Really, Dr. Bow, if you'd just look into what the swine breeding companies are interested in.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I know what they're interested in, and you do too. I'm interested in something different. I'm interested in hogs.
Isn't that what they're interested in? He was standing so close to her that the only way she could get a sip of her, what was it? Tonic water with lime? Why wasn't there any gin? Was to sort of slide it up her front and introduce it into her mouth from below. And then he moved half a step closer. He said,
No, they're interested in what you do to hogs, with hogs. I'm interested in who hogs are.
Who are hogs?
See? Now, nobody knows that.
No, I meant, is that what you're interested in? Who are hogs?
You bet.
Oh.
You see, you're stumped, aren't you? Give me a hog fact.
What?
You've been around here long enough to know one little thing about hogs. Just say what it is.
Elaine turned her shoulder into Dr. Bow's chest and gave a tactful little shove. She felt as though he were pushing her down a hole, as though she should raise her hand and wave for help.
Just one.
She took a deep breath. Let's see. Well, I know they go for slaughter at about 9 months old, or 230 pounds or so. Her shoulder blades grazed the wall. She felt a little panicky.
You need to get some money to save old meats.
Physical plant matters are out of my purview.
That's a truly historical building. Fittings in there could go into a museum. You could make that place into a museum.
The university does have a museum.
All they got over there is pictures. In this museum, they ought to get old farm implements, stuffed farm animals in characteristic groupings and activities, or a diorama of typical hog behavior, if anybody knew what that was. Kids like taxidermic displays. You ever been to Cabela's out in Kearney, Nebraska? They got grizzlies and mountain lions and everything you can name. No hogs, though. You could get money for that.
To Elaine, now inwardly gasping, it seemed as though his moving lips were saying,
You will get money for that.
She did have a distant perception, like the vision of stars up a chimney into which you had been wedged, that Dr. Bow might actually have a good idea, but she would grasp that later. Now it only mattered that he move back, that she escape, if necessary, through his legs. She said, Fine. Yes, I have some ideas.
I'll call you Monday.
Please do.
You know where the bathroom is? I gotta piss in the worst way.